Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new edition of of Agrarian Skies. Why did I say Tomcraft there? That's craziness. I'm doing some scanning here today. I said in the last episode that we should head to the Nether. And I want to get to that today if I can, but I've kind of lined up all of the items that I've done a lot of base scanning of things, researching Tomcraft. And then I've kind of lined up all the items that I know I have to scan here. Turns out, by the way, you have to do a lot of research in the research table, because a lot of the things you cannot really scan. Because you cannot find things, since we're, in the sky without anything really to find. We also got some animals here, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. So now I got all of that scanned. Very, very nice. So I think we're in very good shape when it comes to Tomcraft. And I wanted to see if we're now able to do... Yes. Aha! So we can now do our goggles of revealing, but we're going to require some leather. And one of the things that I want to get today for our Nether adventure would be a jetpack, which also requires leather. Luckily, we've got a cow here that I've spawned in using the spawn eggs that we've got from quests. And we've got another one here. So I put this guy up here so that I could get some milk from him. But I've made a golden lasso. Hey! It may look silly that I don't... Ow! It may look silly that I don't just go in there, but... Oh, this doesn't work? Oh, she disabled the golden lasso. Really? Crap. Yeah, so passive animals, they attack you, and they do terrible things with you. So we're gonna have to put up a farm, sort of like a leather farm, and I'm thinking maybe over here on this wall could be a good place. I haven't really designed a passive mob farm for passive mobs where I can myself and I can harvest them. So it's going to be a new experience for me, but what I'm thinking is let's get some blocks on the toolbar, some of these and some of these. So my idea here is that I cannot decide. Here, I'm going to try something. Do we have some rubber? Do we have plastic? Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna cook it. Let's try and make us a foreigner, because I really need that guy moved. And I'm not sure if this would work. Gas tier, sure, we have that. I didn't even need plastic. That's fantastic. Okay, so can I pick you up now? I can, okay. Tell you what we'll do instead. We will make an auto spawner. It could probably sit here in the middle, actually. I could remake this to like a spawning room. That'd be pretty cool. An auto spawner from MFR. I believe there are quests for this as well. Quests SI. How are we for... Oh, wow. Jeez. We can make one of these easily. Magma cream? Sure. We should be able to make 2 of those. And this guy, for sure. We need some redstone and ender pearls in our... Oh, sorry, emeralds in our system. So I hope everything is fine with you today, everybody. I want to thank you so much for your support and love in this series. It's truly... I keep saying this, but it's it's weird to me. There we go, nice. It's weird to me that... I never seem to know what series will make it, if you know what I mean. And that is to me I'm very happy that you like this series so much. It's doing the bestest at the channel at the moment. Let's pick up Mr. Piggy. So let's start planning out how we want this. Probably, yeah, we have to put that in the middle. So this guy here, in case you didn't know, you can put us a fire net in here, give it power and mob juice, which we get from that farm over there, and we can start spawning in mobs. I do realize I don't really have the infrastructure for this yet, because guess who didn't collect the mob essence? Shrew. And in order to get that going automatically, what we would need to do then is, let's come down here. We need to get this sorting system going, because that ain't working. This here, you remember we were working on this and I saw some very good comments and feedback. Actually, that looks just like it was working there. I saw some good comments and ideas about this. You said that this here isn't fussy, but it is fussy. Or was it this that wasn't fussy? That is fussy as well. So I just think it's broken. I think we have to use some other filtering techniques. And what do we want to use? Thermodynamics, I think. Let's go with... Let's create that. I'm all over the place at the moment. This is what happens sometimes. Let's grab... Let's grab that, and then I wouldn't mind having a filter as well. And that's an iron nugget. Okay, we can do that. Boop, boop, boop. You know what the best thing with Applied Energistic is? It's not really the storage, it's the whole auto crafting thing with, or not auto crafting, but crafting with NEI. I really enjoy that part. So let's grab some of these and let's just reconfigure this. The reason I went with the top tier, the resonant, is A, we do have some Enderium that we made the other episode. Oh shoot, I'm starving. And secondly, these are capable of holding quite a bit of filters or items in their filters. So if I would do this, and I put that there, and then I put the resonant filter and right click, you can see we got a good grid, a good amount of items that we can actually filter through this. And I think, I want to make sure that we have a, yeah, here, let's do this. This is going to be our trash can, but for now it's just a chest. So if we do this, and then use the filter that we made, put that on here, we can now tell it what not to prove in here. So if we were to put like arrows, bows, glass bottles, and this junk that we have in here, could do something like this, I believe. Arrows, glass bottles, is that it? I think so, yes. And then we would whitelist that, so only these goes in, and then we have to ignore OR dictionary, use OR dictionary, ignore model owner, prevent oversending, use MBT, no, ignore MBT, cool. Use metadata, no, ignore metadata. Metadata! And then we're gonna do pretty much the same thing here, but over here we're gonna do a blacklist, and we're gonna ignore, use. No, not you. So these items are not allowed to go in here, right? And we do that. And we have to probably also put up another servo here where we black or whitelist. This is getting a nuisance. But we do this. Yes. And then we can enable you and we can enable you. So now, should we put all of this junk in here, everything should be grabbed and should go to the chest over here. Oh, I tell you what. Okay, so let's make this a single chest because it only picks up from this very chest, I think. Let's do that for now. A bothering thing, yeah, look at that, it's working. A bothering thing with having these filters is that we cannot pick them up. So every time we want to change something, we have to reconfigure it, and that is a little bit annoying. So if I would put you in here... Oh! Did I crash? Alright, I think we're back in. I had to restart the client. I have no idea if these are unstable or something. That'd be sad. And I don't know what I was talking about. The reason we needed to do this anyway, this certainly works. So now we could just do one of these bad boys there. That should clear out that chest. Beautiful. And it will import it into our AE system. Nice. That's what I want to see. The reason we needed to do this is so that we can grab the mob essence and that we can keep this guy running, basically. So let's see how we go about doing that. I think the issue I'm having is if I... Can we dig in there? The issue I'm having is if I remove you and say that I would place a liquid extraction thing imaging in there, I'm pretty sure that due to some kind of bug, the cover that we have to use will let through light. But we'll try it out here. So let's grab one more of these, one of this, and the liquid transfer node. We do a little bit of crafting on camera today. I just realized this what we're doing wasn't what I planned, but that's fine. So I can do that, and that will pull out the mob essence for sure. And should I do something like that, I could always cover this so it looks a little bit nicer. And then I could put one of you, oops, one of you there. Actually, what? I used the hollow one, didn't I? I tell you, I'm getting insane. If I do that and then I cover it from the inside as well, what I'm worried about is that it will let through light. That is at least how it was in the past. Light leakage, but we'll see. So if we do this now and then we turn off or turn on F7 and turn this on, yeah, look at that. That completely destroys the farm. That kind of sucks. The way I've dealt with this in my single player world is using Ender.io and then combining the cables in one block. We cannot do that here though, unless there is something from thermodynamics that can transfer both power and fluids. This can do it with items, so there ought to be something. Yeah, here we go. Fluctuating item duct. Transfers item, no. Ah, crap. I want transfers liquid. Here we go, guys. Flux plated fluid duct. Wow, okay. So what we have to do then is create one of these. What's involved? Wow, that's insanely hard. We need signalum and we need electrum. Signalum is... oh, we can make it in the crafting thing or in this. Really? Is that the only way we can make signalum? What is inside this fluid, I wonder? Redstone, copper, and silver. To smelt redstone in a smeltery, I'm pretty sure is gonna take like 5 hours. But okay, I'll work my way towards this. I'll see what I can come up with. And I'll come right back to you. Alright, I think I found an easier way to do the signalum, so I want to show you this on camera. Pulverized copper, pulverized silver, and a bucket of redstone make signalum blend. Nice. And I'll grab another one of you. This is when it's nice to have the things in the walls like that. It's so easy to do manual crafting. Now, we should be able to take that and cook it into ingots. And hopefully we can turn them into nuggets. Now, electrum, we're pretty good with electrum. So, let's break one more up. Actually, let's break 2 of them up. Electrum is just silver and gold. So that is easy to make. And... let's see, we're making some kind of fluid duct that I forgot the name of. Flux plated. Flux plated. I really like how RW Tema combined the different things like this. I think that's really, really important. Oh, we can actually do it with ingots. Okay, so we need a bunch of these. Actually, we don't need that many, but that's fine. And then I can do that, and hopefully... this guy here is done, yes, and I'm gonna need some new electrum, which I should have a little bit of nowhere. Okay, so let's grab that, and we're gonna put that in here to make electrum. Boom. Beautiful. Have I said this before? Do anyone know how to get this little tooltip? It's so freaking huge in Agrarian Skies, and it bothers the crap out of me, I tell you. It's very, very annoying. If anyone knows how to lower that, I'd be ever grateful. Okay. Now, what we can do then is remove you, and we'll put you there instead. And we'll probably want to do something like that. And then I'm actually going to need the fluid ducts that we just took away. And we're also going to need a drum. Alright, so I grabbed the stuff. This guy will then transfer both power and fluids. So if we would do something like... I'm actually going to change this weak power line out. Not that it's needed for the mob spawner, but just to make things look a little bit better, I think. So we do that, and that will take care of the power, and then we can pipe the fluids over this way. And we should probably store them if we are building the mob spawner in the center, which I think, by the way, is a beautiful or a fun idea. We're probably going to end up piping this stuff all the way over there. So maybe something like... that's there, okay. This is what we'll end up doing today, a mob spawner, I tell you. I wasn't prepared. Leather got me going there. I was going to do a manual one, but hey, this is actually way cooler. And the idea now is that we can keep the mob spawner running, this cursed earth one. We can keep that running at all times. And that should be helping us tremendously with mob essence. Because we took care of the sorting and that. Yeah. Okay, so let's go upstairs and let's see if we have any light leakage once we cover up everything there. Oh, and what we should probably do is try save... Oh, I broke it. Crap, so we have no mob essence to try this out with. I broke the liquid node. Some of you may have been facepalming, and if so, I completely understand you. That was a big derp. So let's cover that up nicely, and let's see if we got any light leaks now. Nope. That's looking beautiful. We can put the... Well, I put it in the A system. So we got mob spawning. Very good. That will produce fluid... mob essence, and I gotta have to think about how I want to plan this out, but basically we should have the fluid pipe running somewhere around. Okay, so it's there. I nearly hit the center. That's cool. And I'm also gonna want to craft myself another grinder, one of these bad boys. So I'll do all that and I'll plan out a few things here and I'll come back to you. Yeah, look at that mob essence filling up. Wow. That's going smooth. So I placed down the drum. This is the line coming from the grinding place. That really OCDs me. Wait, lime? Please, I was gonna do this off camera, but hey, I forget. Hi zombie, you're gonna die soon. Okay. So we got mob essence coming in here, and then I pulled some hardened fluid ducts up to the auto spawner and using these combination ones. So we have both essence and power up here now. Very cool. Not sure if I want it in the sky, but it'll make sense in a second why I did it like that. Next, the grinder. Let's remove this ice thing for now. The grinder, I'm probably going to place down here. And we're going to need to turn you around, baby. Come on. I tell you what, there. Come on now. There, okay. And then we're probably gonna need a little... Oh, crap! I hate it that you can't walk on these fluid ducts and item ducts from thermodynamics. They're like a half-out block and you can't get up from them. We're probably gonna need some more of these super fluid ducts that we made. So let's see, did we have enough to do that? We need more electrum, which I think we have cooked up. Yes, look at that. Beautiful supplies. And... Gonna need some more of that. It should really have picked that up from my inventory, but... I don't know. And what I'm thinking then is we do... remove this line. And we do a fluid combinated line like so. And that should mean that the mob essence that this grinder produces will also go into this drum and into this. So that should be cool. I wonder if we need to have a filter here or a servo. You know what? We probably do. So this isn't actually ideal. We could always just, yeah, we could do this. So if we were to, instead of doing what I just did, we'll do something like this. Let's keep that special one there, and then let's do this. And then we do regular fluid ducts, and I'm gonna need a bunch more of these bad boys. But we run that over there into the drum. That way, we'll always have a little bit of a backlog in mob essence. We should anyway, with the mob spawner running. Because this auto spawner, if you aren't familiar with it, it requires mob essence, mob juice. And I think we have to put that there. So let's do that. Aha. So now mob essence will go up here and go into the spawner. This grinder will produce it and go into the drum. And the other one comes in here. Beautiful. Yeah, if you aren't familiar with this, what you do is you take a safari net, you put in here. And then it's going to use some of the mob essence, spawn mobs, and then we can kill them using this grinder. Now you'll notice that I put it one block down. So... the idea would be that we put a window here, but that's fine because the range of this is a 3 tall cube, 1 down and 1 up, I think. So this should totally work, or two up and 1 straight forward. Yeah. So this should also take care of the mobs that are up here. Now the next thing is that we need to move the mobs, because this only handles a 5x5 area, while this guy will spawn in an 8x8 area. So the way I'm thinking, I'm going to use these conveyor belts from Extra Utilities. I just crafted up a bunch. And I'm thinking we do something along the lines of this. These are really cool, by the way. There is an upside. I'll tell you a secret that many people may not know. There is an upside on using these rather than the MFR ones, the other conveyor belts that you've probably seen people and that I've used myself. These are actually counted as normal full blocks, so they can actually handle mob spawns. So mobs can spawn right on top of these. And if you're familiar with mob spawning, you understand that that is very, very valuable. Oh, come on now. And hold shift to stand still on them, it seems. So I'm just going to run. It's not going to look super pretty. Unfortunately, they only come in white, but it's going to be fine. I'm just going to run them like so that all the mobs are collected here down the center. And do that. We want to make sure that no mobs get stuck on the centerpiece here. So now let's just try this. If I were a mob and I would spawn here, I would be pushed to the side. Cool. Very, very good. Now the next step to that, of course, we need to use some covers. Some of these. Thermodynamics one. Structural pipe. Aha. I always seem to run out of these. I don't know why I just don't make a crap ton of them. That's the trick when you play modded, as people say. When you craft something, craft a bunch of it. But we do this and that. And this will be super cool. And now we get leather. Yeah. That's the whole reason for this. We can get leather. No, the beauty with this is that we can use this and we can spawn any mob that we capture in a safari net here. So this is going to be super useful and something that I wanted to do anyway. So I'm very happy with that. Next we have to deal with the items. And we could just probably do an item duct, right? I'm always a little bit worried when I work with grinders, because if they are full, they're not going to grind away. That's why I usually put a buffer chest there. However, for this specific build, it's not going to look beautiful to have a stupid chest sitting here in the floor. But basically, we'll just drag all the items that we get and we'll pull them to this chest here so that we can have a filtering system. We're gonna try to use item ducts to pull out immediately from the grinder, but I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade them to impulse item ducts, and it seems to be... that's weird. 4 glowstone pieces seem to have made 5. Is that correct? Oh yeah, okay. So 4 glowstone pieces makes 5 of these, and what this should do is basically just upgrade our item ducts into quicker working ones. So if I put an 8 there and let that sit, that should be fine. And remember, the idea here, or the important thing here, is that we pull out items quick enough. Oh, they they look funny. Is that we pull out items quick enough to be able to keep up with the grinder's output. Otherwise, if they get stuck, we're gonna be in trouble, because then it's not gonna be killing mobs. So, that being said, let's do something like this. Oops. I seem to have an awful lot of ghost blocking today. And I didn't bring it up. Of course I didn't. But I'll wire that. I just want to show you the whole impulse ones. I'll wire that and then I'll see if I can prettify this a little bit. Another very important thing to mention if you're new to the auto spawner. Oh, that ain't gonna be enough, is it? Let's put in some more of this junk here. How much glowstone do we have? Oh wow, 912. Another very important thing, as I was saying, to know is that the mob spawner will spawn the mobs regardless of light level. So you don't have to worry about making it dark, which in our case is fun because then we can make it look pretty. So I enjoy that. Now hopefully we have enough. I'm going to wire this up and I'm going to see if we can prettify it and then we're going to try it out. One more very important thing is that I want to be able to control the on and off. So I've crafted myself some rednet cables from MFR. And I believe... we can do that? Yes. And I believe we cannot use microblocks on these. Shoot! We can't. Okay. So that's not going to be super pretty, but let's see if this works. So the idea is we have a lever somewhere. At the moment that would come out here. Oh, there's a leaf block still up there from the stupid Tomcraft tree. We'd do that, right? And then we could put a lever there. And I'll see about... I didn't find any good redstone alternatives in the pack is the problem. How the crap am I going to place this? I don't remember. I need to place a lever here. Oh, I know what. I know what we do. We switch you to be... Oh, there we go. The top one there is what I want. Can I get that on the side, please? My idea is I place a block there. Oh, that connects. Okay, so now if I put a lever there... I wonder... Let's check it. Nope, that did not give it a redstone signal. Okay, I'm gonna play around with it, with how this works. It's been a while since I used MFR. Give me a break, please. There we go. That did the trick. I just had to click on the right part of the cable, and now this should be switched. Oh, shooters! Can I get out, please? This should now. So that lever is on. This then should be off. Yes, beautiful. And I can switch that again, and voila, voila, he says. Now that doesn't look super pretty, and we'll see what we can do about that. And it also may remove some spawning spaces actually, so I may want to bring it up one more, because this guy spawns 2 up and 2 down, if I remember correctly. But we are ready to try this out. There are some prettifications that needs to be done. Unfortunately, we're running really low on time here today, so we're gonna try this out, and then if it works, I'm gonna make sure I prettify it. But I think it's pretty decent, you know, it's okay the way it is at the moment. So, we can't really... we need to do this to access it, but that's fine. So let's grab the cows. This is what this was all about. We need the leather to make the jetpack and other stuff. So put that in there, flip the lever, and that should start spawning cows. That should all be pushed towards the grinder, and the grinder should kill them automatically. Oh, I love when things works. That's actually a fairly decent spawning speed as well. And we do have some glowstone nooks there that I want to remove, because they will take up a spawning space. So I probably want to remove them. But why are you not grinding? Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. We need... Grinder ain't working. Or is it? Oh, it is. It is. It's just a little bit slow. Check that out. And this should be all connected to our sorting system, which means that we should get the leather in here. Nice! We do. We didn't have a single piece of leather before I started the episode, I'm sure. So the first thing I'm going to make is the leather strip. Once I get 2 more. And then I'm going to make... There we go. Look at that. Boop, boop. And then I'm going to make the jetpack. But... the nether visit was planned for today, but we got caught up in killing cows, which is fine by me. No issues there. But we're gonna have to wrap it up, and we'll see about the nether in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed. And if you have, go ahead and click the like button below. That helps me out so much, and I love you for it. That's wrong. I'm gonna see if I can prettify this a little bit here as well. The problem is I have to get going here. I got some daily real life course to do, so I cannot do more off camera today. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.